Hi everybody, and thank you so much for joining me today in this yoga practice where we're going to focus on balancing both left and right sides of the body. Today we're meeting in a beautiful studio located in downtown Chattanooga, Tennessee. This is called Toes Yoga Studio, and I am so grateful for them for allowing me to use their space to share this practice with you today. Today we're going to meet on the center of our mat, and if you want to go ahead and grab yourself a block or two and a strap to support you in practice today. We're going to be using these props throughout the practice, so if you have them, they'll definitely come in handy. Meeting on the center of the mat, our first practice is going to be alternate nostril breathing. This is excellent for balancing the right and left sides of the body, thus balancing the masculine and feminine energies. Go ahead and grab your right hand, bringing down the index finger and the middle finger. Placing the thumb on top of the right nostril and covering the right nostril, you're going to start by inhaling through the left nostril. Go ahead and cover that left nostril and exhale through the right nostril. Inhaling through the right nostril, and then covering that right nostril to exhale through the left. Inhaling through the left, covering the left as you exhale through the right. Go ahead and continue this breathing pattern where you switch on the exhale. I'll leave you here for a couple of moments and just calmly continue to move through the breath. After you've completed a couple rounds, going ahead and releasing your hands down and inhaling through both nostrils and exhaling through both nostrils. Noticing how you feel. Bringing hands to heart center and setting a quick intention for your practice today. The intention can match the name of the practice and can be to balance both sides of the body, or you can set something special of your own. Bowing your head, and then we're gonna come together and meet in all fours on the center of the mat. Bringing hands underneath shoulders and knees underneath hip points with a straight spine. Going ahead and lifting the right leg out. We're stretching back and our foot is flexed as if we're pushing a wall behind us. Once we feel nice and balanced, going ahead and stretching the left hand forward, like we're getting ready to shake somebody's hand. Continuing to breathe here. Inhale to bring both arm and knee together in center. Exhale to extend. Inhale to bring arm and knee together in the center. Exhale to extend. Inhale to bring it in together at center. And exhale, really extending. And then going ahead, bringing hand down and bringing knee down to the mat. Inhale. inhaling to lift our chin up, and exhale, rounding through the spine as we do a couple of cat-cows in between sides here. Inhaling to drop the belly, lift the head, and exhaling to round through the spine. Going ahead and getting situated as we come onto our next side. Making sure we're grounded. Inhaling the left leg up. Foot is flexed again, like we're pushing into that back wall. And once you feel comfortable, stretching that right arm forward, plugging the shoulder in. And then inhale, arm and knee come to center. Exhale to extend. Inhale, arm and knee to center. Exhale to extend. Inhale, arm and knee to center. And exhale to extend out. Placing the hand down to the mat and the knee as well. Going ahead and melting the hips back as we bring knees to touch and stretching the hands forward as we go into a traditional child's pose. You can go ahead and bring the hands over top of the head, creating a little shark fin for yourself to stretch a bit through the shoulders. Here it's really wonderful as our forehead is touching the mat. This helps to stimulate the third eye chakra as well as the pineal gland. Stimulating these points is really wonderful for heightening our awareness and intuition, as well as staying in touch with the world around us. Exhale to bring the hands down and slowly inhale to come back up out of your child's pose. Inhaling that right leg up again. Stretching the foot back, and exhale as you bring the right leg down. Taking the left leg and turning out to make a little kickstand. We're turning on to our left side as we come into a little supported side plank. Stretching the arm up and breathing into that right side body. If you feel strong enough here and you want a little bit of heat in your practice, feel welcome to go ahead and put yourself in a full side plank. Exhaling that right hand down. And then inhaling, left leg comes out as we go ahead and prepare to switch sides. Bringing the left leg down, creating a little kickstand with the right leg. Bringing right arm to the center of the mat as we stretch the left arm up in a little supported side plank. You can go ahead and take that right arm and stretch it over the head to create a little more length in the side body. Or you can continue to stretch it up towards the sky, wherever you're finding comfort. Exhale to come down, bringing legs back to center. And then inhale as we bring the hands forward about an inch or two, and then lift up from the hips as we find our way into our first downward dog. Pedaling out through the feet. Inhale to bring the right leg forward and dropping the left knee. Go ahead and inhale the hands up, come out, and then go down a little bit to find more space in the hips. Exhale, hands down, and then inhale to come back, and we're stretching through the right leg as we come into our runner's lunge. You can bend the knee as generously as you need to here. You can bend it even more generously to try to go ahead and bring that forehead to the knee, again stimulating that third eye chakra. Breathing through the backs of the right legs. And then inhale to come forward, planting the palms, lifting up the left leg by tucking the toes, and exhale to bring the right leg back to find yourself in your downward dog. Inhale to bring the left leg up through center, dropping the right knee down, untucking the toes. And then inhale to bring the arms up in our low lunge. Exhale, arms come back down as we frame the foot. And then inhale to come back to find our runner's lunge on the opposite side. Again, you can bend the knee as generously as you like to be able to stimulate that point on the forehead, or you can go ahead and stretch it out just as long as you are not locking through the knee. Continuing to breathe here through the backs of the left leg. And then inhaling to come forward, tucking the toes on the right leg, and then exhale to bring the left leg back to meet again in our downward dog. Exhale to bring the knees down to the mat. And then here we are preparing for our camel pose. So to begin, you can go ahead by placing the hands on the kidney points on the back, just as I did here. Now, you can begin by tilting back at this part, and if this feels comfortable enough for you, and this is where your body's edge is today, then go ahead and stay here. If you're feeling like you can do a little bit more and you're comfortable moving yourself into a camel pose, go ahead and sweep the arms around back as you grab the heels. And then breathe through the front of the body, through the throat. This is an excellent pose for opening up the body. So go ahead and take full advantage of this by taking big inhales through the front space of the body. When you're ready to come out, you can place your hands back on the kidney points on your back, or go ahead and push yourself up from those points, and then come back to all fours on the mat. Bringing the legs wide and melting down for a quick counter pose as we rest again in a wide-legged child's pose. Continuing to breathe here. Going ahead, bringing the hands in and pushing ourselves up. Swinging legs to either side as we come to find ourselves seated on the mat. Grabbing your strap and finding the center of your strap as you place it over the ball points of your feet. Go ahead and grab the strap and bring it together at the center. Find extension through the shoulders, through the back, and keep a straight back as you begin to move forward into your forward fold. This one is a little bit different, and you may not get as far as you typically do in forward fold because we're aiming to keep the back straight instead of rounding through the spine. This is really great for stretching through the backs of the legs. So go ahead, be patient with yourself and breathe. When you're ready, slowly walk out of the pose by releasing the strap. And then go ahead and grab your block. We're moving here into a supported bridge pose. So go ahead and take the heels and bring them towards the bum. Placing the hands to the side, and then inhale to bring the lower belly up. We're placing that block underneath our sacrum space to go ahead and support us here. And then just relax in this pose. This pose can be really comforting during our moon cycle, or if we are just feeling a little bit tired and lethargic. Now go ahead and remove the block and continue to go through some bridges unsupported by inhaling to come up and exhaling to come down. Inhale to come up and exhale to come back down. Inhale to rise, feeling yourself supported by your shoulders and feet. And exhale to lower. Good. Taking that block again, now we're going to find another version of support by placing the block underneath our sacrum. We're going to lift our legs up here for waterfall pose. This pose is great for allowing blood to flow in the opposite direction in the body. This is really similar to legs up the wall, except we just have a little support underneath the back. So go ahead and find your breath here and take some time to relax as the blood flows in the opposite direction. When you're ready, inhaling to bring the legs down, lifting up through that sacral space and releasing the block. Inhale to hug in knees towards the center, maybe doing a couple rocks back and forth. And then exhale to release legs down, remove the block. You can go ahead and take any pose here that your body might need before setting up for Shavasana. But if you're ready, go ahead and extend the legs out and relax. Taking a gentle inhale through the stomach space and exhaling slowly. Allowing today's practice to integrate.
May you always find your way to higher ground. May you always keep your head held up high. Pretty little thing, you're a diamond in the rough, shining from within. I can tell that you're tough. Just the sight of you when I'm at my weakest point makes a world of difference, so you make me strong. Pretty little thing, you're a diamond in the rough, shining from within. I can tell that you're tough. Ordering a cup of love, feel it rising up and above. You will always keep my heart and soul strong. Plant your seeds and
When you're
watch
ready,
them
going
grow.
ahead and
Light will
wiggling through the
always know where
toes
to
and through
go.
the
You
fingers,
will always keep my heart and soul.
turning over
strong.
onto the side body to find yourself in a fetal position. Gently pressing up to find a seat,
You're the first thing in the morning.
and then bringing hands to heart center. Gently reflecting on that intention that you set for yourself today, knowing that it is already done. Thank you so much for joining me in this practice today. I was so honored to have you here. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste.
Rising up and above, you will always keep